That was a good bagel. That's a good bagel. All right, but yeah. So far, I mean, we marked out news. We have news at 8:30. Liquidity sweep here is low-key being disrespected. We're pushing lower. We formed a daily bearish for value gap, so may want to even respect that. But we're definitely pushing lower in the long term. Um, low. We're inversing a 4-hour gap as we speak right now. Definitely see us push lower from that. That's on both indexes as well. It's a little smaller here, but you can still see it during the 4-hour on NQ. They want to respect that and push towards this low and potentially make an SMT with this low between ES and NQ. We just took out these lows here. So there's a good chance we could also break through this low and just see a nice reversal after, since we took out this low. It's a pretty hard time frame low too. If we were to take out this, then we'd probably want to take out this too, eventually leading us to like take out this internal liquidity and just continue to dump. So you could potentially be seeing a reversal or just us continuing to push lower. It really depends how we respect this 4-hour gap. Market opens in 6 minutes. We also have like some minor sell side on the 4-hour. Be a good target. Actually drag this down because it's more prominent on the 1-hour between both indexes. We have an hourly gap that we're also pushing lower from. We inverse that hourly gap here on ES. We are pushing lower from that. Doesn't look like we're like not respecting it too much, but we also respected this gap up here to push us lower. We had a bearish gap right here, bearish hourly gap, that looks like we could technically be respecting it, but then we also have the 4-hour gap here that's just like saying, you know, no sir, we could be pushing lower. I mean, this low is the next low we would target. For like draws up here, I mean, we have this high up here, but like other than that, I mean, we have this 4-hour gap that we could potentially draw towards if we were to go bear or bullish. Market opens in 4 minutes. There's this 4-hour up here that we can draw towards. That we didn't yet see mitigation into. Honestly, we did not mitigate into this gap on ES yet. That's definitely something to keep note of. We did here on NQ and push lower from that. Now we're also within a 4-hour bullish gap on NQ that we're respecting. We're also in a 4-hour bearish gap at the same time we're tracing from. Could be a choppy day. He disrespected this 4-hour bullish gap here on it. Yes. Disrespected IRA. Bullish IRA. Of course, we have a slight retracement of the inversion of this 4-hour gap. Respecting this bearish 1-hour bearish gap between both indexes. We have sell side liquidity over here, on here. Market opens in around 2 minutes now. We have these 830 lows here that we may want to take out. Also have this gap down here, this relative between both indexes. If we break that gap, we can definitely be taking out this low. We have a 5-minute SMT here. Market opens in about a minute. I think we're gonna want to push lower at market open unless we want to take out this high and then push lower. It would tap us back into that gap. Regardless, I think we're gonna push lower today. And I have like this structure level here. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, it's pretty valid on both indexes. We do have this high up here that we may want to push towards. Market just opened, pushing lower here. We have pretty. Why does it always do that? It's like one of the most annoying things with options. We have this low here. I think we could be pushing lower, honestly. I think we'll create SMT at these highs. It's gonna want us. We're gonna want to push lower from. Kind of have valid displacement here on NQ. May even want to see an entry. It would be early though. I do want to see valid displacement between both indexes. So the question is, did we have that here? Looks like we may want to form that SMT here. My monitor just like turns off randomly now. I don't know if I need to get a new monitor or what. Okay, it's back on. Pushing higher back into this gap here, respecting the 4 hour. We just made the SMT divergence. We close here. That means we could be validating this as accumulation. I definitely want to see us come short today. Not sure if we're gonna have chop or anything. You need to focus. Gotta turn off the music. It's a lot happening right now. Alright, it's about 9:33 now. We definitely have decent change in state here for our lows. We just took out this high. We are respecting this SMT if we were to close this candlestick lower. If we don't close this candlestick lower, if we close above this high, that may just be like meaning that we want to push higher. Which is a possibility. We have this gap here that we're inversing on both indexes. We are ripping higher. Goodness. Just inverse this gap here that we had. The 5 minute. Also inversing this hourly gap here that we have. The question is, are we going to respect the inverse of this hourly gap, or just continue to push higher? Because it looks like we are we had a 4 hour gap, right? Yeah, it looks like we're kind of just flushing through that. So I think like we may even want to consider our bias to be switched to longs. Like these candle closures are not looking promising for shorts. Yeah, we disrespected a 5 minute SMT that we had. Probably best to change the bias. Which is like fine, you can change your bias. It's like it's never a bad thing. But also we can have like a smaller like us a small rejection off of the hourly inverse. There's that possibility. We have this buy side liquidity. It looks like we're targeting. Take this level here. See if we can potentially see a continuation of this play. A 5-minute gap here relative between both indexes. Have this buy side liquidity level here. We're ripping higher. Looks like we're gonna want to like fake out shorts and push higher. We also had this SMT here on the 2-minute SMT. 5-minute SMT actually. So I think we're definitely gonna want to push higher. Then we're gonna have minimal retracement as well, leading up to this liquidity level that we have. You can look for a potential short, like long splay today, depending on what we do here. Potential equal lows here. If we respect those, we could see a retest of the 5-minute SMT. respecting these lows here on ES a little bit, but good chance we just don't, which we don't want to see really. So if we see some bullish momentum off this 5-minute gap, I'll be willing to take a play. All right.
Order filled.
I'm gonna put a play here for longs. Kind of weak rejection right now.
Order filled.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it there. It looks like we're gonna want to have an inversion of this gap. Check the 50 point. Looks like we'd definitely be retesting that 5-minute SMT. Just want to be doing that. Could even be a full reversal for original shorts buys. Could have really definitely just been an inversion of the 5-minute gap to push higher. We have a lot of momentum here. Definitely looking for a retest of this liquidity that we have. Like that rejection's looking a little weak, honestly. could definitely see us using this as displacement to push lower. There's 5-minute order block here on ES. Can definitely be seeing an inversion of this gap here on Q. We just took out this low vertical lows here. Unless we're considering that as well, which is definitely something to take note of. This low right here. We have our 5-minute continuation confluences on both indexes right now, both assets. If we were to take out this low, this would definitely be a confirmed play for shorts. Like us not taking out this low, like can't really tell. I think we're even going to like fake out shorts potentially and push for longs. All depends on this low. We're seeing that initial retracement higher that we typically see at the start of macro before we pick our initial direction. Just the overall direction that we want macro to go towards. There goes our draws of liquidity. It looks like we're taking those out now. That was our 830 lows that we had. We had these lows too, but these lows weren't guaranteed. Potentially even already had our retracement. Yeah, we had a retracement here into a 50-minute, and it looks like we're tanking lower from that. It looks like our move. Yeah. All right, yeah, we're gonna call it a day there. We're definitely gonna hit these draws. If not, I mean, we already knew what was gonna happen for the start of today. It was probably just like with this liquidity just residing above our entry point. That was definitely something that threw us off a little. But first day into the week, took an L. It's all good. We'll be back tomorrow for what's tomorrow? Do we have news? Yeah, we have FOMC meeting minutes in the afternoon, and then 8:30 a.m. news tomorrow. So we're just gonna call it there. Don't do any dumb decisions. Don't overtrade. None of that. if he did lose as well. But I'll be posting a recap on YouTube. Always staying transparent with y'all. But we'll be back up. All right. Peace, guys.